the Citrus Bowl. The Tennessee Volunteers versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. Is this a great matchup or no? Let me know your opinion. Iowa, they got a terrible offense, but they got a stellar defense. Okay, can this offense score on the Tennessee defense? I feel that this Tennessee defense would have to fall apart in order for this Iowa offense to score, to get 2 or 3 scores on them. That's just my opinion. But let's talk about these Iowa Hawkeyes, who's coming into this game at 10-3. Made it to the Big Ten championship game and lost against Michigan, who is undefeated, I might add. Far as the Iowa defense, they got a great defense. They're the 4th ranked defense in the country, only giving up 13 points a game. But that offense is terrible. That offense is only averaging 16 points a game. They're ranked 130th out of 133 teams. And that's what you really call bottom of the damn barrel. That is crazy for offense to make it to a conference championship game. Only averaging 16 points a game. That's freaking terrible. In a daggone 12-game season. Oh my goodness. But like I say, the defense is stellar. But that brings me back to what I've been saying about this Big Ten conference this year. Most of those teams, all of them except for 2 teams, that's Michigan and Ohio State, is above average. Most of those teams are below average. I can tell you that. You got Rutgers, Nebraska, Minnesota, Indiana, Michigan State, Purdue, Maryland. All those teams are below average, okay? In my opinion. Now, the best team I mentioned off of those teams is Maryland, who is 7-5. The rest of them ain't even middle of the road, in my opinion. But anyway, but Big Ten, like I say, the Big Ten conference is not good this season. But when you're talking about these Iowa Hawkeyes, they only average 239 yards of offense a game. That's just pathetic. All right. And they give up 274 yards of defense a game. All right. That's not bad for the defense giving up only 275 yards a game. That is not bad. But it is crazy, man. It's crazy that this offense can only average 239 yards a freaking contest. Terrible. Their quarterback, Deacon Hill. Oh, man, probably the worst quarterback in all of college football. He only threw for a little under 1,100 yards on the season with 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Straight damn terrible. Absolutely garbage. Oh, my damn goodness. I don't know how they made it through the season with that type of quarterback play. But as far as the run game, they got LaShawn Williams, 804 yards, but only 1 touchdown. He do have a touchdown receiving to make it a total of 2. Nobody, absolutely nobody on this offense has more than 3 touchdowns. And Caleb Johnson is the only one on the offense that has seen the end zone at least 3 times. All right. All of them was rushing on 429 yards. Nobody else on this offense had 3 touchdowns. That is freaking terrible. The leading receiver for this offense only has 299 yards. I'm going to round it up to 300. He got 3 touchdowns, okay? So you got one guy with 3 touchdowns rushing and one guy with 3 touchdowns receiving. That's terrible. Everybody else, 1 and 2 touchdowns. That's terrible. So I don't know what I would need to do. They need to find them a damn offensive coordinator. I know that shit. That is sad. That is sad. But the defense have kept these guys in games. The defense have won game for these guys. Cause, oh man. Anyway, as far as the defense, they got 6, 8, 10 interceptions on the season, and they got 5 fumble recoveries, so 15 takeaways on the season for the defense. All right. You got Nick Jackson. He got 8 tackles for loss with 4 sacks. You got Yava Black. He got 3.5 sacks. Logan Lee with 3 sacks. And a couple other guys, 1.5 sacks, 2.5 sacks. You got some studs on this defense. I know that. I think, in my opinion, the success of this defense has a lot to do with the secondary. So because you got 10 interceptions, man. You got, this guy's couple of guys with 8 pass deflections, man. 5 pass deflections, 4 pass deflections. So the secondary is pretty damn good. Will Tennessee try to lean on the running game? Maybe, but I doubt it, being that they got 2 of the running backs opting out in Jabbar Small and Jalen Wright. So we'll see how that running game is working for Tennessee. But like I say, I believe in order for Iowa to score 2 to 3 times or get in the end zone 2 to 3 times, this Tennessee defense would have to totally fall apart. Jesus, because this Iowa offense is straight garbage. But anyway, talking about these Tennessee Volunteers, who's coming into this game at 8-4. Okay, Tennessee season didn't go as planned. Kind of had a down season if you want to compare it to 2022. You know, they had Joe Milton. He's not as an explosive quarterback as Hendon Hooker was. But anyway, Tennessee, their offense averaged 31 points a game. All right, 41st in the country. Defense is giving up 22 points a game and 38th in the country. But I don't see how Iowa can score 22 points. As a matter of fact, the most points Iowa scored in a game this season was 26. I believe it was 26. That's the most points they scored in any contest this season. All right, so not very good. Let's see, who did they score that against? Probably damn no they didn't. Iowa scored 41 against Western Michigan, but as far as Power 5 schools, the most points they scored was 26, and that was against Michigan State. And you know Michigan State is just straight freaking terrible, all right? It's several close games that Iowa had. They beat Minnesota by 6, 12-6. no, 10-12. Yeah, 10-12. That is terrible, man. They beat Wisconsin 15-6. Terrible. They beat Illinois 15-13. They beat Nebraska 13-10. These are terrible freaking scores, man. Iowa State 20-13. Oh man. Michigan, your offense is non-existent. Not Michigan, but Iowa. Your offense is non-existent. But anyway, let's get back to Tennessee. I believe Tennessee will be able to move the ball on Iowa. I just do. Because I'm looking at the offenses that these Big Ten teams have been playing. They just not there. And you know, they played most of the same schools, just like their SEC teams play most of the same schools. But if you look at these teams that these Big Ten teams been playing, including daggone Iowa, you got Indiana with the 105th ranked offense, Minnesota with the 115th ranked offense, Nebraska the 123rd ranked offense, Michigan State with the 132nd ranked offense. So you should easily be able to move the ball against those teams. All right, as far as Tennessee, but for Iowa, they can't do it. Their offense is so bad. That's why they ranked 130. But anyway, so Tennessee, you should be able to move the ball against Iowa, even though Iowa got the 4th ranked defense. And the reason why our defense looks so good is because of the kind of offense what the offensives they've been playing. And that goes for the whole entire Big Ten. If you notice, Michigan #1 offense. Penn State, I think they got the #3 offense. Ohio State #2. Yeah, Michigan 1, Ohio State 2, Penn State 3, and daggone Iowa 4. Those are the top 4 defenses in the country. But look at the daggone caliber offenses or opponents they've been playing. Freaking terrible. That's why I say Tennessee should be able to move the ball against this Iowa defense. I think they will be. Even though Tennessee got Jabari Small and Jalen Wright sitting out. I don't know who's going to be playing quarterback, whether it's Joe Milton or Nico. All right? I do know if Joe Milton playing, he can run on them guys. I know Joe Milton got the running ability. Why they didn't use it as much as I thought they would have this season baffles me. Okay? But anyway, let's see who else. I feel like I say, Iowa, I think that defense leaned a lot on the secondary. But I think these wide receivers for Tennessee will be able to get separation and get open, no matter who playing the quarterback position. Now, if it's Joe Milton, can Joe Milton be accurate with his pass? If it's Nico, I don't know. Haven't seen too much of him. But guess what? If Nico in this game, it should make every Tennessee fan happy, because damn near every Tennessee fan, basically for half of the season, was calling for Joe Milton to be benched and bring in freshman Nico Lama Lava. That's what I'm going to call him, Nico Lama Lava, whatever. But that should make Tennessee fans happy if it's Nico playing. And I would like to see Nico in this game, because I want to see him too. I want to see what's all the hype about. I believe he the $8 million man for Tennessee. So it is what it is. But as far as the defense, defense won't have no issue with this offense. None whatsoever. I believe Tennessee defense can get 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out constantly. Like I say, Tennessee defense have to totally fall apart in order for this damn Iowa so-called offense to find the end zone shit at least one time, in my opinion. But it is what it is. But missing Jalen Wright, that's a lot. That's a lot. Missing Jalen Wright, that's missing a big piece of the offense, because Jalen Wright, he ran for over 1,000 yards this season. Although he only scored 4 touchdowns, he had some great runs. Jalen Wright, Jabari Small, and Dylan Sampson, they called them the 3-headed monster until they met some real competition. But anyway, they will still have Dylan Sampson. Matter of fact, I believe Dylan Sampson, did he hit the transfer portal too? I'm not really sure. I thought I read something about him going into the transfer portal like about a month ago. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if Dylan Sampson hit the portal or not. But I know Jalen Wright and Jabari Small opted out this daggone game. But still, I still think Tennessee will win this game. And I think they'll win it going away, being that Iowa's offense is just simply terrible. And I don't believe in their defense because of the caliber of teams they have been playing. And I don't believe in no Big Ten defense. I don't care how high they got them ranked. That's just me. But we about to find out. All right. So it is what it is. I got Tennessee winning the Citrus Bowl. And that is my pick. And I'm sticking with it. And ain't nobody going to change my mind. Roll damn Tide.